Racing. Three wide, one car way up on the outside. It's Allmendinger. Here he comes.
Yeah, Sam Hornish Jr. in that 77 bottled him up down there in the middle of 1 and 2. Now he's gathered it back up.
Three wide into the corner. They make it. Here comes Montoya. Uh-oh, Conway slipping back through the middle. That'll hold up Menard. It's three wide off turn 4. Little bit of contact. Everybody okay? Robin
is better than the 6 of Reagan. He said, just run your line.
Trouble, turn 1, Montoya. Hard in the wall from contact with Regan Smith.
This wreck.
That was vicious.
Yeah,
I didn't even go to the corner.
That was really not. I can't really place blame on Montoya on that one. Looked like the 78 may have just kind of slid down a little bit and caught him in the right rear.
They were running 5th and 6th.
That's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think right here is where Montoya might have not given him enough room right there. And certainly in a race like this, you can't give a guy a break.
That caution came with 4 to go. Remember, cautions count in the first 20 laps.
I think what happens here is they get close right there, and then Regan right here. I think you see Montoya starts up the hill trying to get the line to get down in the corner, and he hadn't cleared Regan yet. So Montoya probably should have not moved up there at that point.
That's a hard one for the spotters to call because it's tails away. The spotters are looking directly at the backs of the cars, not the sides. But still
used up right there.
And he by far.
Star race. Green flag.
Boy, Greg Biffle in that 16, he looked like he had a weak restart at the beginning, but boy, did he carry it on down into turn 1.
But Allmendinger went up high, opened the door for Menard and Hornish, and AJ's going to lose some spots here.
One thing I've noticed about that 16 car, Larry, that thing will scoot down that back straightaway. He's got some speed down the back straightaway.
Whoa, Gilliland slides up and in the wall. There they go.
That was just a case of overdriving turn 3 with basically no fresh tires.
And this time, Allmendinger capitalizes, and it's Gilliland in the wall. Bouncing off, sliding in front of Boyer, into the grass and around. David Gilliland, tough luck tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he got in trouble down here in 3 and 4, and he never got out of trouble.
It wasn't there. Oh, Gilliland
really,
slips up.
Yeah, really
There's
good.
the contact.
Yeah, really
first.
good look right here. Just the 38 car of Gilliland, he just went in that corner way too hard. He washed it up the hill. Now, but here's what gets him in trouble. Watch Allmendinger's. He comes under right here. There's not enough room for 3 cars.
Yep.
See that happen there a lot off of that corner.
Watch how close Clint Boyer in that 33 just sneaks by.
Yeah, on the second contact, watch the big squeeze. It's going to be Reagan from the outside, Allmendinger from the inside.
I think what happened there is they probably told Reagan the 43 inside, and he tried to give him room, and he got into the 6.
And he did get into that right rear quarter panel of A.J. Allmendinger, the 43.
Yeah, he had him sideways.
Let's ride with Clint Boyer. See how he got through this.
Let's go. Clear all around. In front of you. In front of you. Go low, go low, go low. Come on. Oh, good job.
That's me in a win. Boogity.
Boogity! Boogity! Let's go racing for $1 million, boys!
Definitely looks like that outside line will prevail with Kurt Busch in the 2 and Jamie McMurray in the 1 following.
Little 3-car breakaway there. McMurray way up high. Here comes Logano to the bottom.
McMurray got in there way too high, but he was able to hang on to it.
3 wide.
Oh, Jeff Gordon
in the wall, just like a year ago.
I mean, he knocked the fire out of it.
Keselowski in the middle. Gordon was trying in 2005. Here we go for 20 laps. Green flag.
David Rudem in the 00 did not get a good restart at all.
A lot of times when you just take 2 tires, you get a little debris on your tires and you just can't get going on those restarts.
Martin Truex also had some difficulty. Backed up a few cars there.
That 2 car, He's going to move that wall sooner or later.
Well, he's put a new meaning to high, wide, and handsome as he gets up behind Dale Jr. battling for third.
Yeah, he is inching.
20 laps. Waiting. Green flag.
Really anxious to watch this 11 car.
Well, that 11 car was laying into the back of the 48. I think he had his wheels off the ground.
And looked like McMurray was almost going to take advantage of it in the one car, but Johnson gets that run on the high side.
Whoa, somebody's stacking up on the outside. A lot of action there, and here comes Logano.
Looked like
from the middle of that pack.
18 car had trouble over there.
But
second
look at Mark Martin in that 5 car, drives to the bottom. He wants second spot for McMurray in the 1.
Oh, he's going to have to work hard to get it. He's been flirting with this thing all night long. Finally gets in it and can't get out of it.
Busch alongside. Green flag. Here we go.
Boy, Joey Logano in the 20 took a look at the inside.
Martin around. Martin gets hit and turned.
Sake.
Stewart tags him. Spins up to the wall. Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Jamie McMurray, and more.
I think 3 of the 4 Hendrick cars were involved there.
Ooh, I got tore up.
Yes.
There. And when he does, he gets just a little wee bit loose and drives over into Mark Martin, and it's on from there.
I'm not sure that the 1 car maybe got into the back of Mark just a little bit, got him a little sideways too, possibly when they stacked up. Carl Edwards, the 99 involved.
Yeah, I think even before Joey Logano made contact with somebody, Mark Martin had gotten jacked up.
Let's see what happens here. You see the 20 car, the orange car, jump out of line, and there he's already in the grass, and that's wet and muddy right there.
Yep.
And I think that, I don't know who jacked up who, but that really is what started the whole thing.
It's like as Mark was making that turn out of that part of the quad oval, the 1 car got into the back of him and jacked him up a little bit.
Ride with Tony Stewart.
We got a spin here. Stay left.
Excuse me.
Inside, 1 inside.
Kurt Busch.
Watch him. Clear high. Keep digging. Clear. Awesome work. Caution's out.
This is Tony Stewart.
We got a spin here. Stay left.
Mark took a hard hit from the 0-0 of Ruderman. And I think Ruderman was even in the grass.
Stewart has made it back to pit road. So has Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Every time I come over here, I'd say, watch the 20 car off in the grass.
And from Jeff Gordon.
My goodness.
Wow, wrong place, wrong time for Jeff Gordon.
Now let's watch. Here's the Mark's just got a little bit of a wiggle going on there before he ever gets hit, and then he gets hit a couple of times. Once by the 1, and then then the 20 car comes up out of the grass and gets him good.
But Darrell, I think the reason the 1 car got in the back of Mark Martin, the 5, it looks like Kurt Busch and the 2 got into the back of him and shoved him ahead.
Next year.
Car in the wall, 2 of them hard, turn 1. And it's Casey Kane and Kyle Busch.
Ooh, I believe the 18 got into that wall. When he got in the wall over there, in the 11 car, it must have cut a tire down. Well, that
heavy damage.
This changes everything.
Everything.
This is going to.
I think that right front tire just finally went down.
It finally blew, and the 9 car was just in the wrong place. Ooh.
It was the right side window.
Yeah.
And the back wheels of Casey's car came off the ground.
Well, that 18, that thing blows a tire right there, and he clips the back of Casey Kane. Parts flying everywhere.
That's one of the fastest parts of this racetrack.
You never realize how fast you're going right there.
2 laps to go. 2 to go. Oh, man. You all right, bud?
There's Kyle Busch climbing out.
That's actually the 11 hauler he's walking up into.
Kyle.
Now here's the first incident. This is under green.
That's not as bad as I thought when I first saw that. I think maybe what happened there was he lost some air off the nose of his car and the car pushed up.
But that right there is what gave Kurt Busch such a huge run when everybody kind of checked up with that going on.
Right here. Boom. Yeah, I can't see. I don't see any.
Not. Kurt Busch got a great restart. A little bit of push from Denny Hamlin in the 11 car. Starts working the high side.
Watch 11 on the top. Clear up, clear up, clear up.
And here comes Truex on the bottom from out of the transfer spot in the showdown. Nope, he got left.
Here.
I think they can come from where they want to. That too is burning it up right now.
Oh, Logano slipped up, got a little piece of Matt Kenseth.
Oh, got another
Johnson.
car. Johnson's around.
Yellow flag.
South.
And I'm telling you, that was so close. The flagman had
Track
the white
is clear.
flag in his hand. He just about waved it, but he threw the caution before Kurt Busch got back to the line.
Well, they sell lawnmowers at Lowe's. Do a little bit.
Well, he just,
Bud, come in and get the skins.
well,
He's already coming in out.
Let's see how that got started.
well, 11 car here. Looks like Johnson's down on the bottom. I think you're going to see that the 11 just sucks the 48 right around.
I think two things did it. He was below that white line, which is a little different banking than the corner, and then the 11 car right on the outside.
But you just watch that 11 as he goes by. He brings the 48 right around with him. But that's how close they run that car to being on the edge all the time. That car is always just right on the edge of being that loose.
Look at that thing. That's a sod buster right there.
Whoa.
Yeah. And of course that overheats the 48. He is the only car on pit road. And we'll have a green-white checker.
Tell you, old Chad checking out. He's going to have a come apart tonight. He's had all kind of problems.
You know, right behind this, we about had something going between Matt Kenseth in the 17 and Joey Logano in the 20.
Flag for $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
2 laps to go.
Two car got a great restart that time.
And Martin Truex Jr. in that 56 car followed suit.
Hamlin got a little nudge of Truex. Stayed on the bottom behind Logano. Truex, 56 big drive off the corner.
Great run on the high side. Halfway down the back straightaway.
How about that? The 56 car wins the showdown, and here it looks like if he can make it around one more time.
White flag.
And Tony Stewart in that 14 car has worked his way to 5th, working on 4th with the nose caved in on that thing.
Stewart's come out of nowhere.
No mistakes right here for that cool million.
9th try for Kurt Busch. He and Roger Penske and the Miller Lite Dodge are going to the bank. $1 million. Kurt Busch wins the Sprint All-Star race from Joey Logano. Or rather, Martin Truex, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Tony Stewart.
Roger Penske had a pretty good day.
Kurt Busch, as crew chief Steve Addington celebrating. Kurt, how in the world did you bounce that thing off